Ladies and gentlemen, this RadeonTech video. I want to bring you some news concerning AMD's R9 390X. So the rumours have popped up according to Syssoft Sandra's benchmark database. And if the indications are correct, this GPU is going to be a complete and utter monster. It's going to be known as the Fiji, that's F-I-G-I, just for clarification, XT. It may feature 4096 SPs and massive, ridiculous, unprecedented amount of memory bandwidth. So supposedly, the next generation offering from AMD will, as I said, feature 4096 stream processors, which, if it's any indication of the current GCN architecture, which is currently 1.2, means we're going to be getting 64 compute units and 256 text units. But this is the part that's probably going to make your jaw drop. It's going to have a 4096-bit memory bus. I did not read that wrong. A 4096-bit. Why? Well, the memory subsystem will rely on SK Hynix's stacked high bandwidth memory. I still need to do a complete breakdown on that. And apparently, each of those is going to have a 1024-bit input/output interface. So, a lot of memory bandwidth. Now, from what we understand, currently the cards are only going to support 4 gigs of RAM since, well, the first generation of HBMs feature 2 GB dies, and thus comes in 2 GB memory devices. This is according to WCCF Tech, whereas the second generation HBMs are supposedly going to double this. It's supposedly going to go up to 6 GB. So theoretically, this will mean we're going to get 4 GB and 8 GB configurations. So if the R9 390X does use 4 of the next generation HBM DRAM chips, supposedly we're going to be seeing it running at 1.25 GHz. That's the current figure that's being bandied about. However, you know, whether that's going to be true or not, once again, down to your discretion. This means it's going to have memory bandwidth which is over double of what most cards currently offer. It's going to hit 640 gigabytes per second of memory bandwidth. That's a lot of memory bandwidth. So anyway, as I said, with the 4096 stream processors, obviously we don't know how much performance that's really going to offer, like what the clock speed's going to be. But it's looking like it's going to be an absolutely monstrous GPU. It basically is most likely going to destroy anything that's currently out there if the specifications are true. And once again, obviously some of this does depend heavily on, well, what else can they put out? But assuming all of that is pretty accurate, we're going to be having a graphics card that is going to be able to destroy 1080p. I mean, 1080p is going to be like running the game at like 480p. It's not even a question. Really, this card is going to be in like 1440p and preferably even 4K. The only thing that could be a problem is the 4 gigs of RAM. But holy crap, 640 gigabytes per second of memory bandwidth. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.